Earlier today, I released a video saying I was wrong about the 7-year part of the October 2025 peace treaty. I did that because when I checked the official records this morning, that language wasn't there. I thought I had made a mistake, but after I posted that, I went back and reconfirmed everything with the digital history of the research we've been doing for weeks. What I found is that I wasn't wrong before. I was right then, and the record is different now. The missing 7 years. When this agreement, the Trump Declaration for Enduring Peace and Prosperity, was first signed in October 2025, it was widely discussed as having a specific 7-year time frame. This wasn't just a rumor, it was the foundation of how we tracked the timeline. It was unique because most other agreements in history used different numbers, like 5 years. But if you look at the official records today, that 7-year label is gone. It has been replaced by technical terms like 21-point plan, 60-day tranches, and a board of peace with 2-year terms. The focus has shifted to these smaller phases, and the original, clear marker that everyone was watching has been quietly removed from the digital headlines. The math still equals 7. Here is the truth they can't hide, even with the new labels. When you look at the actual phases of the plan, it is still a 7-year agreement. Phase 1 began in October 2025. Phase 3, which is the final resolution and the goal of Palestinian statehood, is scheduled to be completed by late 2032. From October 2025 to late 2032 is exactly 7 years. The system has changed the names and broken it into transitions and tranches, but the total duration of the contract hasn't changed. It is still a 7-year covenant. It's still perfect timing. Peace and safety is on. I also questioned if we were really in a time of peace and safety, given the current tension. But when you look at Israel right now, they have a false security that is stronger than ever. America isn't just a distant ally anymore. We are right there, battling Iran directly on their behalf. This American umbrella has created a reckless sense of safety for them. They feel protected enough to take risks they never would have taken before. The safety and security switch is officially turned on. The 2028 window and Ezekiel chapter 38. This brings us to the timing of the Ezekiel chapter 38 war. If you look at the calendar, the end of 2028 is a critical junction. This is when the current U.S. administration would normally be preparing to leave office. A major war at that exact moment would provide the perfect reason to stop all elections and maintain power under a state of emergency. This is the transition point, where managed chaos rolls right into the Antichrist phase, addressing the day and hour. Now, to any naysayers who want to throw the "no one knows the day or hour" verse at me, let me be clear. I am not setting a date. I am not telling you he is coming back on a specific Tuesday in October 2032. I don't know that, and he is subject to change his plan at any time. He even said he would shorten the days for the sake of the elect. I am not claiming a day or hour, I am claiming a season. Jesus explicitly told us to look for the signs. He gave us these markers so we wouldn't be in the dark, and that is exactly what I am laying out. This is the information he gave us to go off of, so if you think I'm date setting, you can quiet that down right now. I'm just watching the clock. He provided the real-time Mandela Effect. A lot of people talk about the Mandela Effect, like how millions of people remember a cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom logo, only to find out it never existed. Usually these are things from our childhood that we haven't looked at in years. What makes this different is that we are seeing it happen in real time. We aren't talking about a logo from 30 years ago. We are talking about a world-changing treaty from a few months ago. We saw the words 7 years, we verified them, and then, suddenly, the digital record changed. The lesson: trust your own eyes. I'm not saying I am 100% right. These are just my thoughts, and I don't know this for sure. But it all makes sense to me. And after seeing the Mandela Effect they just pulled with this treaty, call me crazy if you want. I don't really care. I've seen this with my own eyes, and I am not going to let them shut me up. This is a modern version of a very old tactic. It's the "did God really say" moment from the beginning of history. It is designed to make you doubt what you know is true, because a screen is now telling you something different. If we allow the digital record to dictate our reality, we lose our ability to be true witnesses. When you see something clearly, and then it is edited or shuffled later, don't let that make you doubt your own discernment. I almost let it happen to me today, but I caught it. If the system is trying to hide the 7-year marker by breaking it into phases, it only proves how important that marker really is. We have to know what we know. We have to trust our own eyes and the truth we've already verified. The digital world can be edited, but the truth of what has begun cannot. Yahushua is the anchor, the spiritual tribunal. Life.